Good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon. Oh my gosh, it is afternoon for sure. Welcome. I hope that you were able to pop on and sorry I couldn't go live this morning. It is harvest time and we're running in a couple different directions this morning. It's hit or miss whether you harvest every day when the weather is kind of crazy. So let me get over to my computer and make sure that I am up and running. Make sure that as you pop on that you say hello. I think some of you are probably having lunch maybe today because it is later than our normal 9 o'clock time. So I hope you can watch it. If not, I hope you can catch up on the replay because I think I have the cutest card for you. So make sure you say hello as you pop in. I'm just going to get my computer ready and we are going to get started. We have lots of exciting things to chat about today. Oh my gosh, do I ever? What is going on with my computer? Let's see here. There we go. I got it. So make sure you say hello. Tell me where you're coming from. Tell me where you're watching because I think that's always fun to see where everyone is coming in and joining us in our Stampin' community today. Don't forget, up in the corner, if you see the red rectangle that says live, I am live at the moment. And if not, you are watching on the replay. But make sure you say hello anyway and tell me that you watched on the replay. And if you have questions, I will come back and answer them. So if you're new here, my name's Pam Jorgensen. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in regional Australia. And I go live twice a week on Monday and Wednesdays, normally at 9 o'clock in the morning, to share a fun project. So I am going to share a couple things today that are happening, and we are going to create a fun project using the new Stampin' Up! Products that are coming in the mini catalog that will start in January. Like I said, I couldn't go live this morning because it is harvest time here, but hopefully on Monday I will be back at 9 o'clock to share with you live. So hold tight, and I am going to flip my camera down. And we are going to get ready to get started on our project today. I have a lot of information to share, so hang tight with me, guys. Here we are. Now, you are going to see I have this host code here. Very, very important because Stampin' Up! Tomorrow, which is Thursday, Stampin' Up! Has free shipping for anyone that orders $65 or more. Now, if you order $65 or more using that host code in my online shop, I will be sending you the most stunning, beautiful gems as my thank you in January, as soon as we can order those. Now, I am going to be using product out of the new mini catalog that starts January 4th. Isn't it gorgeous? And the new celebration catalog. While I can't show you the inside, I can show you the products if they're in my hand. So I'm going to do that today. And then the other thing is that if you need a catalog and you do not have a current demonstrator and you would like one of these, let me know and I will be glad to send you one in the post. So I just got them in my hot hands. I'm going to get ready to send these out hopefully on Friday. If not Friday, they will go out on Monday. So if you need one of those, let me know. All right. So with this project today, what I'm using is I'm using some projects or some supplies that we've actually seen before. So we've had the Be My Valentine suite for a little bit because demonstrators could pre-order that for our event that we had not too long ago online. So I'm going to share this again with you because I absolutely love it. I think it is so cute. However, I'm going to be pairing the Be My Valentine stamp set with one of our celebration stamp sets, the Heartfelt Hellos. Look at all these fun sentiments. I love Dad, You're the Best because sometimes we don't have a really nice, just a general dad sentiment. I think that one's really, really, really good. And then we have the Happy Mother's Day, which I love as well. Along with the hello, I'm using hello today. and I'm using Enjoy Your Day. So these sentiments are all about love and happy Valentine's Day. So I'm just going to pair the images with these stamps instead. Now I will be using this paper. So you may have seen me use some of this paper before because we did do a sneak peek of this. This paper is called the Be Mine DSP or Designer Series paper. And I think it is just the cutest thing since sliced bread. Some people like it, some people don't. But I love this pattern with all the little bees on it. This is called the A side. And the B side, literally like the letter B, is usually a little more calm. So if you didn't know that, that's a good thing to know. So here's your calmer pattern on the backs, which is really, the patterns are really fun. So even if you don't necessarily like the B side with the bees on it, they do have an alternative side, which is amazing. So with that, I'm going to keep out this particular piece with the little bees. This does come with a punch, but I'm not using the bee stamps today. So let's see what we're using for cardstock. We are using our gorgeous Retiring Sweet Sorbet. So this color will be going away in April. And then I picked that piece of the Designer Series paper that has the daisies. I have Pool Party. And then I have Basic White. And I have some of our Daffodil Delight. So that's our color palette today. Pretty simple, nothing too extreme. So the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to be doing a little bit of stamping. Now I will tell you I have two pieces, and these two pieces are 2.5 inches wide by 4 inches long. Okay, so let's do some stamping first. I am going to bring in that Hello sentiment, and I think I'm going to stamp that. I hope I'm totally punting today, my friends. So I'm going to grab Sweet Sorbet. And we're going to stamp this down at the bottom of our project. So I am tapping it up slightly. Now this is a new image, so hopefully it stamps pretty good. I just literally put the stickers on a little bit ago. Perfect. Oh, maybe that's not too straight. So let me stamp that one again. Because I know it's straight on my block, but it's hard to see in here. I hope you guys have had a great week so far. Our week has been very busy. Even though it rained, it is busy. So like this morning, Dennis had to go out and fix. Of course, when it rains, that's when you have time to fix things. So that's what he did today. Okay, so I'm going to stamp Enjoy Your Day, still using our Sweet Sorbet. Let's see if we get this one straight. Oh, I did. Perfect. Okay. So I may regret that I did those in red, but I hope not. Now, let's come back to our little bees. So if you don't want to ever stamp, you can always fussy cut. So a lot of the Stampin' Up! Designer Series papers now have this amazing images that you can just simply fussy cut. So don't be afraid to do that if you don't feel like stamping, or perhaps you have a lot of images that you want to just sit down one night and just fussy cut. Some people find it really relaxing. If you are one of those, send me a heart, because I do not find fussy cutting relaxing. I don't mind it, but I certainly wouldn't sit down to just do it for fun. But I do have team members and I do have customers that do it. So I send them all my love hearts. Okay, so that quick and fast, I've cut that out. Oh, my friend Jackie is here. Hello, Jackie. Perfect timing. I hope that your main man has gone down for a nap, right? And you are able to relax. So we are not relaxing here. I'm going to cut off this little bumblebee's feet. Actually, I might even cut off these. I'm going to cut off both sets of feet. Oh, hello, Kim. How are you? I am so thankful you got to join in. And maybe you can craft today instead of cooking. I always watch Kim's cooking videos. She does the most amazing food, and I always get hungry. All right, so I'm just fussy cutting around these. I'm doing a card. I didn't want to do a Valentine's card, but I wanted to do, I'm really proud of Zach for some things that he's been doing. And he has been working really, really hard. And I wanted to do a fun little card that when he gets ready to, he's going to go off on a little adventure soon. So now these ones are 2 5/8 of an inch by 4 1/8. So I'm going to mount those onto that, just like that. Oh, Kim said she made some ornaments. Oh, how fun. I need to get some gifts done yet, which is kind of silly because you'd think I'd have them done, but this year has just gone so quickly. Just with everything happening this year. Now, which side was the good side? This side. Okay. What did Jackie say? She had just had lunch and she has a nap yet. You probably need one, my friend. I can only imagine. And it's kind of the weather, like it's so hot and muggy right now. A nap would be good. Okay, so we have that and that. Now this particular piece of cardstock, did I write on the back? Oh, I didn't. Let me tell you how long this one is. This one is 2 3/4 of an inch by, I think it's 8 1/2, 8 1/2 inches. Now you could score that in half if you wanted. I am just going to fold it because that's what why work harder than you have to, right? So let me grab my bone folder. I'm going to go ahead and give that a burnish. And then what I'm going to be able to do in a minute here is I'm going to be able to put that one onto my card. Now, I am not sure because I didn't know which paper or which stamp I was going to use. I'm trying to think which ribbon. I think I'm going to go with the black and white checkered ribbon, even though this sweet sorbet ribbon is the one that comes with the sweet. I think for today's project, just so it doesn't look kind of dull and boring, I'm going to go with the darker ribbon. And this is actually one of my favorite of all time ribbons. So I'm just going to go ahead and hopefully I got that long enough to tie in a little bow. Perfect. I'm just going to give that a haircut and get that out of the way. This card could easily be mass produced. Like if you had a lot of cards to send out, or this would be a really cute invitation. I think I have my bow going upside down, so let's fix that. We'll just slide her off and stick her on the other way. So sometimes we just have cards that you need to have a few, right? So where am I going to put that bow? We might put that one over there. Cut that a little bit shorter. And now I did grab the little honeycomb looking stamp, and I probably should have stamped this first. But I'm going to use Pool Party, and I'm just going to add a couple little light honeycombs. I wonder if I want those full strength or half strength. Let's grab a piece of scrap paper. My bow tying seals. I have tied lots of bows in my years, Kim. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp off once to get that just a little bit lighter. And my friend Leela, I don't think she's watching, but we used to always tie her bows. She was not a bow tire. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a couple of those, and I'm going to take one of my little bees. I think I'm gonna use this one. Actually, I have another one I cut out. I think I'm going to use this one. So I cut that one out before we went live. And I'm going to pop this up. So bow tying, the trick to bow tying is to actually don't twist your ribbon when you stick it back, like when you tie your knot. Don't twist that ribbon or it comes out wonky, okay? Now I'm trying to decide if I want another one. Let's put another one. I think he's awful cute. You guys are gonna love this little fun fold. I'm all about fun folds today. Oh, Kim, a lot of people are bow challenged. You are not the only one, trust me. My girls, they beg me to tie their bows for them. Sometimes I'm kind, and I will do that. So let's add a couple of our little hearts. I probably should have stamped beforehand, but why make things simple? Okay, and maybe, ooh, should we add another one? Let's add another one right here. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to, while I have this out, I might as well just stamp on here. Let's see if I'm brave enough to get them straight. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put my little, I thought I'd put a little bee in here, but now I'm not quite so sure. Okay, so I'm going to come back to this piece of Pool Party cardstock. The thing that you need to do is you need to get all of this completed before you mount it on this piece of cardstock. So let me get that down. And then you guys are going to be so amazed at how easy this fun fold comes together. Actually, this would be really cute to send out in my catalogs. I usually try to send something new. Now I do want to show you a little trick. Do you see how my little bow is kind of moving around a little bit? If you take a glue dot, let me find a glue dot. There's one right there. It's really hot out in my stamp room today. Everything's really soft. And you can stick it right underneath where you want that bow to stay, and it will not move for you girls. There we go. Okay, so let's come back to our, we're almost done, believe it or not. We're going to come back to our cardstock base. So I have this little pop open part, and I guess I could probably even stick in this one on the inside. So basically we're making a card in a card, okay? So a mini card on the top. And like I said, I might still add that little bumblebee that I cut out because she's so cute. Or not. Oh, maybe I can maybe cover that. Let's have a little look. So I'll add a dimensional on the back. I might just cover that middle heart and try to have the other two sticking out. Oh, that'll be cute. Okay. I love how I'm talking back to myself. Oh my gosh, you guys. It feels like Friday at our house. Serious. So the first thing that I'm going to do, this is just a half a sheet of cardstock. Now, whether you're watching from America or you're watching here, I've just cut it in half. So mine is A4 size card, but you can use American size 8.5 by 11 as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the side of my arm to fold my paper. Some of you score your cardstock. If you're using basic white or your thick white, I definitely recommend that you score it before you burnish, okay? So what I've done now is I just want to cut. So I want to cut my cardstock so that my card actually opens. I want to cut it from the midpoint, so from your score mark down to the left corner of my card. So I'm going to swing that into the top, line that up with the paper trimmer, and give that a haircut. Good morning, or good afternoon, Elizabeth. Great to see you. Sorry I had to come late today. So here is our card base now. And this is just a normal layering piece of designer series paper, like what you would put on a whole card front. So for me, I work in both metric and imperial, so I always cut my designer series paper at 10 centimeters because I know that that fits our size cardstock really, really well. So 10 centimeters by 5.5 inches plus one mark, which is just a little bit over 14 centimeters. But that's how it works best for me. Now I know when I lay this on my cardstock, I want to cut from the left corner down to the right corner of my designer series paper. So I'm going to line that up in the track and hold it tight so I can close it, and then just gently slide and cut. And now I have those two triangle pieces of paper. Now for this one, I'm going to grab my liquid glue, And these should now fit. So this one should layer nicely on your card front, just like that, with just a little tiny edge around. So let me add some liquid glue. My gosh, my glue is like really liquid. It is so hot today. Elizabeth, is it hot where you are? Or is it storming? Now with the second one, I'm going to come right on this side, and I am going to glue this one right down here in the corner, just like I was having a mat on the inside. So nothing too strenuous. I'm just going to line that up, layer that down. If you guys are up in the cyclone area, my thoughts are with you guys. We're getting the muggy weather and the stormy weather down here, but we certainly are not getting what you guys have up there. Okay, so we have something that looks like that, and we open it up. And now what I want to do is I want to figure out where I want this piece to go. And see, what's going to happen is we are going to add our little tiny mini card. I might even use my pencil. And here's another little trick. If you have something you need to line up, I'm going to actually slide that down and make a pencil mark just a little bit below. And then I know that if I cover that up, when I add my little mini card, that it will line up just perfect and I'm not down too high or too low. So let's get that in there, and I'm going to try to make sure that that's nice and straight. Give that a little bit of a push. And I can see it's not quite straight in there. That's the beauty of liquid glue. And it's a little bit difficult when you're over the camera, so I might even have to lift it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so here's our cute little hello card. There we go. Elizabeth says it's stormy this morning, but yet hot and very humid. Yeah, it's really humid here today. Now, if you wanted, you could add some of these cute little gems. What are these called? Adhesive backed hearts and flowers. Now, this is what drives me nuts, is that when these are not attached to my little cardboard backing, and I know you guys have seen me do this before, is I actually just take my stapler and staple it in. Okay, so I might just add a couple of those. Let's add, I think these little flowers are just adorable. I don't want to add too much because I already have a lot on here happening, but they're just too cute to not have, right? Maybe we'll just add one right there. Okay, so there is our little project for today. I think I'm going to put those in with my mini catalogs. So, oh, Jackie, I'm so glad you like it. You'll be getting one of these probably in the post. So that is our project for today. Don't forget, let me pull my camera up. Hold on just 1 second. Close your eyes if you get dizzy, guys. Okay, here we go. Hi, here I am again. So if you have questions about any of the information I shared at the beginning, make sure you let me know, because free shipping is tomorrow. Use that host code, and I have the most beautiful set of gems to send you in January once we can order. And if nothing else, watch Friday for a special video that will be going live. I'll pop the link in my Facebook page. And then fingers crossed, I will be back Monday. We are trying hard to get harvest done before Christmas time. And I know where Zach is working, they are too. So if I can't come on, I will post and I will let you know what time. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you guys, Jackie, Kim, and Elizabeth, for making comments. Please, if you're watching the replay, tell me if you like it. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your Wednesday and the rest of your week, and I will see you on Monday. Bye, you guys. Have a good day. See ya.